What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to my 7 Nights Flashpoint challenge run. Probably have, well, I'm going to say longer. It's still going to be an hour and a half long as per normal, maybe 2. We've got a 2-parter mission called Sibling Breakout ready to go for the next mission. I thought it was going to be last episode, but Carnivore showed up and was worthwhile. Ultimately, we're going to go ahead and have some fun here. Sibling Breakout is courtesy of Dustin, the brother of Dustin. Dustin, the brother, is locked up in a Chemco prison for a failed escape attempt and will be soon shipped out to the ruins of Chicago on a salvage barge. Bubbles is asking us to go. Cyberknight is required here as well. We can, of course, hire Dustin as a hacker afterwards. We can further inspect him down the line. We did take some leverage to delay reinforcements if we want that, but we can't afford any of these things. We don't have any contacts who will get that for us. So we're going to run part 1 the normal way. We are running a hacker. I find this makes the mission easier overall, though it is not fully required. Our squad is mostly silenced, which is fine, and we will see how it goes. Let's start the mission. We're inside the South Cargo Field. The facility is 1/2 prison, 1/2 training ground, and 1/2 dumping ground for cargo. So I'm hearing we should keep an eye out for anything valuable that dumped here. Now you're hearing all 3 halves are a prison, and we're here for my brother, who is behind that gate. Focus up. The main prison entrance is across the yard. There's a matrix host right here to unlock the door. I'll need to get access to the terminal in the nearby office to bring that security barrier down. Alternatively, there's an alternate approach right here. There's another entrance, an underground subshaft. You need to find a blue key to get in there. Alrighty, so here is us. And let's see, we're against Chemco. This is a basic guard over here. I'm liking the outfit, though. They've got suppressants on spawn. They've got a guard sniper here as well. We've got, let's see. Yeah, let's turn up the highlights so we don't see the vision cones everywhere. I'd like to bring a hacker to here. It would be nice because you get that camera, and that, which is all useful. So this is the basically only loot box on the map. We can go for the host, but loot is always nice. We do not, to be clear, have to go this way. And in fact, it's probably... So when I normally run this mission, I basically always go for this loot box. I don't need it, but I always forget how good the box actually is. So I end up getting it and then never remembering if it's valuable or not. Silly me, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm thinking that we want to kill both of these guards. And I am uncertain how easy it will be for my Cyberknight to do everything that he wants. I'm going to throw 1 J-Tech down regardless. I'm going to put it somewhere like this. I think we will get use out of it overall. I'm going to have Panther, Tactical Surge, and I'm going to go see if it's going to be reliable to go for this or not. If I run over, I can get to here, and I believe... I can get 2 attacks here with the blade, and I'm willing to have somebody else come in afterwards, and it'll line up in the end, so I'm going to go for it here. I think this will be fine. I think this will work. The sniper's going to hear me. It is what it is. We reveal a couple more guards, sure. But I can swipe twice, and my damage is really high. Right, I've had this blade for a long time, and I have a lot of kinetic as pure, and just, yeah, even after armor is soaking half of it, I'm still getting, wait, that's interesting. Wait, hold on, how good is, am I griefing? How good is the armor? This guy had like 50 armor, did they not? Am I silly? Because I'm getting 298 kinetic, and the armor only soaked 167 kinetic. Am I? Yeah, wait. 54% kinetic armor. Soaked 152, but I got 271 kinetic damage here. I'm actually confused. I don't understand how this math lines up. I'm certainly getting a lot of damage. Or maybe it's just lying and it's like, this is the amount, but then it really goes here, and I'm not getting the 298 kinetic. I'm unsure. Maybe it's a display bug. I'll try to keep more track, because to be clear, this weapon... Yeah, this weapon is like 443 kinetic. Which, like, that roughly, like, this lines up to being, what, 300 plus 167 is 460? Do I have, like, generic kinetic damage increases? I don't think so, right? Oh, I have 25% here. Yeah, okay. So I do have, like, I don't know what the number is at the top of my head. 550 or so kinetic, which, yeah, that's pretty close to the math overall. I mean, it's not that far off. 300 plus 167 is, 400 change. Keep in mind, you don't always roll full of it. I don't know. I'll have to figure this out. Maybe something's weird with the numbers. I couldn't tell you for sure, but either way, this math doesn't line up on paper, so I don't know what the problem is. I'll try to figure out next time as well and start taking more notes, but either way, let's move on from there. You can end your turn, of course. I'm thinking letting these guys all act is fine, and then doing more later. You're a basic guard. I could run at you, but ideally I would like to run here and start the Matrix Host. It's going to take me a turn no matter what, so I'm not in an immediate rush, which actually means I want to turn this camera off, because that camera will turn and see people. Let's do some delays, let these guards all have their turn. You're going to walk that way. You're turning towards me. I might kill you with a Cyber Knight, we'll see. You are just turning around. That's really chill. I'm going to have Bubbles start here. No one else can see or hear anything, so I'm thinking stealth attack here is decent. Far enough away you won't see anybody else. I think I'll get hunted and not more. Okay, we get a hit here. Double check the math here. 202 damage. 40% ballistic, soaked 134. Yeah, that sounds about right, right? That math kind of lines up. And again, if I'm doing, 240, 340 ballistic, yeah, it's about right. Keep in mind weapons roll between 3/4 and 1x the damage listed on the tooltip, so that lines up. 234 is a higher number. Yeah, 234 plus 156, that's going to be in the, 390s. Yeah, I rolled almost max damage there. Okay, so that part made sense. That lined up, numerically. Okay, we see a couple more guards. We've got another suppressant there who's going to be very tanky. It's going to be annoying to deal with. I don't know what you're going to do on your turn. If you turn around, I'm actually very, very sad. So I would like to be behind cover when doing anything here. If I'm here, I cannot easily Venom Trap you. If I go to here, I'm not sure I'm going to be blocking line of sight, but I can actually land the thing. Well, initiative rolls look decent overall, but this is still pretty risky. I think I'm going to stand here and just be behind these tires, which should count as good enough cover. And we will react to what you are doing on your next turn. I think that is acceptable. I'm considering using Dissolve to not get a bunch of tally from these body timers. But I also like guards being sent on the wrong side of the map. Realistically, I probably should have gone for the Dissolve here, and it was correct for me, and so I'm being kind of silly, but oh well. Anyway, worth noting, there is a Chem Captain right here. Pretty tanky, has a shotgun, power level 8 by the way. Very real. Looks like another Captain here as well, so a lot of health to deal with. Might be difficult to get around. We'll have to see. Bracket, I'm actually going to need her to hide from this guy, so I'm going to put her here. She can go to the host, no problem next turn, but I want to make sure she's not spotted by this guy turning around. And then next turn I start hacking anyway, so no big deal. All right. First turn is fine. AI knows nothing. I'm going to skip the printout here. You're fine where you are. If this guy comes toward me, I'll try to fight him. This should go decently, I believe. In fact, I can look ahead some of these guys to get info. Not easily, actually. I'll wait. You turn back and forth. You turn back and forth. You actually walk around. Okay. You're standing around for now, but you walked last turn, so you're probably still going to do some stuff. You're walking around in a circle as well. Need to wait to see what you're going to do. You are coming back. Okay. Probably going to go that way some more next turn. And then, of course, the captain's going to stand around. You're going into kind of a square. Towards that way, it looks like. Shotgun's way too loud to do anything with that. I'm pretty tempted. So what I'm going to do here is a couple of things. So you're back down to hunted. I'm going to biocoat you. So I'm stealth, so I get to do a biocoat here, and that feels really chill. No. Okay, what I want to do, actually, is delay to 5... have Bubbles go for a yield, or a strike zone and then a yield, and ideally some buffs going on as well. At the end, we'll probably have to brainworm him, but I would like to get progress, but I want the crit chance stuff going on. And then you're hanging around as well, as expected. Okay, so you can go up no problem and start the hack. We can get into there pretty easily as a result. A little vignette. That terminal probably contains a wealth of routing data for cargo and salvage. Let me jack in for a few minutes. So she's going to get us some loot. Here we are. Decently sized host. I will not load disarm because I often won't need it. Although half the time it goes wrong. Actually, no, this is a really, really easy host. We've got 60 tally. So we're not going to get force disarmed for a long time. I will just prepare connection instead. Okay, we got some stuff to go grab. Damage to connection there. Scan for a trap. The trap is load a program. I just won't do that. We get Vantage Rips V-Chip Part 1. I never remember if I need that one or not. Go here. What do we have? Damage to connection. And then let's see what we've got nearby. Plenty of weird stuff. I am going to go ahead and start here. Because I might not need to load... Well, we'll see what happens. Download. Got it. That way I don't have to load the sleeves for that. And I can just go here. Knock this down. And we'll get more next turn, but it's fine for now. Good enough on the start. Yeah, you don't get to do very much here. I'm going to do a delay. You're going to go ahead and strike zone. No, you're going to walk up close to get strike zone on all three of these guys, if possible. Is that even possible? Not really, no. Okay, what I'm going to go for then is I'm going to strike zone you and then go for a rewind and then more strike zones later. So I'm going to go down to... I want to be in sniper range. 27 meters is my range, though. So I'm already almost at that. Which means, ideally, it's just J-Tac on both of us, and I snipe twice. But I'm going to go after Jackknife goes. So we're both in the buff. That's good. So Jackknife is now going to start with Biocoat. You are guaranteed to be hit here. We crit, which is cute. I'm going to Venom Trap you to further... Oh, nope. The fence says no. Oh, the fence might not say no. There we go. I'm going to save Tox Cloud. And then... Actually, full auto is probably better than single target twice, so I'm just going to go full auto here. This gives me more total bullets, which is more total shred chance. We didn't get it, which is too bad. Bubbles, I think I'm going to go for a nest here and try to get as much damage as possible. So with the pure damage, it helps. And if I would crit, please, at 64%. Wow. Okay, well, at least you have to... Oh, wait, you're dead to poison. We're fine. So you're dead to poison. This guy is not close to see the corpse. So we're chilling on that one. We put enough damage in with not enough crits to be fine. I'm going to run forward, and first thing I do is rewind. So I'm actually going to go here. I'm using rewind right now so that I can start the cooldown on rewind itself and have it back for my hacker when we go here, and I'm inevitably going to need to use more charges of no-op or something. So you get your cooldowns back, at least most of them. This guy is always dead to poisons, and we're okay for now. Down you go. Camera turns back on, which could be a little scary. I might have my Cyber Knight disable that. These guys are still doing nothing. You're patrolling around to there. That's fine. You're going to turn around and come back to me next turn. I'm actually... Well, I know it, but I could also choose to pretend I'm guessing. I'm really tempted to turn around and dissolve this. I'm going to do it because ultimately my team is going to be spending a lot of time... just getting into position first. So we're not fighting this turn anyway. Bubbles has to reload. CK has to keep rocking up. You know, we're not going to be in combat anyway, so let him turn around to get all that stuff going on. Yeah, I have Nest back, which is kind of nice as well. All positive stuff. Now I could... Yeah, I'm going to start Strike Zone right now to try to... Basically, I'm trying to get the cooldown started right away. So they're debuffed. And then I get to start the cooldown. So in 4 turns, on turn, what, 7, it'll be back again. The debuff lasts like 3 turns or so, so I should have no problem dealing with them. Only problem is going to be dealing with the corpses, if I can't sneak completely by them. Although often it is possible to sneak by them with various tools. So if I stay back here, I'm still not spotted. I'm clearly outside your vision range. So that seems fine to me. I'm going to be a little bit safe. I've never been betrayed by the vision cones, by the way, on guards, but I'm still just going to remain paranoid, even though I shouldn't really be. So you're there. That's fine. Bracket can keep going. Download. And I either go... Well, I have to go through the right because it's literally blocking this area. But, yeah, I'm going to go here. Can't scan from outside. 5 tally is not a very big deal. I'll deception you. I scan for the traps. What do we get? Exit, and program loading. Okay, let's scan for more. We found the CPU. Exit, and then... I might as well spike the CPU, then clear these out, because I'm already here. Looks like... I dealt damage to 4, but didn't kill all of them. And there's a passive ice that's doing tally every turn. Okay, so I'm going to deception you. I'm going to load attack and kill it. Now it's gone. This saves a charge of no lot, but it burns a lot of everything else. I'm going to go ahead and unload attack right now, because I'm never going to need it again. I don't need to active ice right now, so I'll go disarm. We'll start at the top. What do we get? Exit, download, exit. Okay. Gotta kill these both. Let's reload, disarm. Let's go over here. Let's keep doing more of the same. Get rid of you. Scan for the other one. Load a program. We can skip that. Okay, I'm not going to load a program. Got to be here. I got to load sleaze again. What are our traps? Load, load. Okay, we're chilling. Get anything this turn, but we'll get more later, and then we'll come down here and turn off these cameras. So I've got another full turn until she's ready, but once she's down here, she gets them. That'll work out just fine. Total of a 3-turn hack. Oh, I did not choose to knock down the camera. Thankfully, it's turning that way, but not ideal. Okay, oh, I think the camera also saw my hacker. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure she's in line of sight. So I think we're getting guards moving. You're suspicious, and yeah, long-range camera spotted Breakout on 2 different turns. So let's see. Yeah, you're gonna move. You're not. You're gonna be on normal patrol. You're not. You are not told to go either. Right, alright, only one. Someone's gonna be told next turn to go, right. So you're gonna walk right up to here. You're gonna probably walk this way as well. We've got another fight on our hands. For now, though, we should wait. Again, let the guards have their turn and do nothing. You're back to hidden. You're down to hunted. You're back to hidden as well. So we get stealth crits, which is nice. Yeah, I'm not in a huge rush, other than I do want to fight from inside of JTAC if possible. So one thing I could do is 3 AP forward and put down JTAC. You've already had your turn even. That seems not terrible. Is something I would rather do? Not really. I think it's okay just to do it now. And if I put it somewhere like this, I'm likely to catch almost the entire team. Not sure who's going to do the shredding. The nice thing is, actually, even when you turn this way, you can't see anybody. I still might not do anything this turn. I'm not sure. I could do Atomic Stutter, though. It'd probably work. For now, though, I will wait. Yep, you are running over. Oh, you ran really far. Holy moly. Yeah, these guys go pretty far in their turns. Okay, change of plans. That guy is incredibly scary for me. You're just on a normal patrol, so you're not too close, but you're kind of close. These are all down as needed, right? This is load a program, so download, download, download. Don't load a program. Let's stand here, load active, come down here. I spiked it already. We're underflowed, so we'll block. Honestly, I'll block tally before connection. Scan for the neighbors. I gotta get rid of this so I can... I can't fit it all. I'm gonna get rid of scan now. I don't need scan anymore. Right? I've seen everything I need to see. What I'm gonna do is load baby deception so I can get rid of all the nodes here. This is use a program, damage cyberdeck. That will pop all the time. So will this, by the way. This will matter, but honestly, we have so much tally to go through, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna disarm you. I'm gonna deception you. Deception you. Block, get rid of you, and then hack all 3 devices. They'll be down for a good long time. Great. And now, these are all down, right? Disabled, 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 disabled. We have 3 active and a trap there. So I'm going to go like this. And is there anything good here? No. If you exit Steel AP, unload cyberdeck programs. I don't care about any of this. I'm just going to walk out. I have deck shield, so walk out. I lose a program. I don't care. We got through all the download nodes. Disconnect. Alright, so you are right there, and a very real problem, and obviously in gunshot, like, audio range. I'm suddenly not going to fight these guys. I'm suddenly going to fight these guys. And unfortunately, I walked really far forward, so this is going to be super awkward. Yeah, it's gonna require some finesse to be in an okay spot. And that is unfortunately my strike zone going quite a bit to waste. So I think the goal, let's see, you might not be scary yet, but you certainly are. If I run to here, I'm still in JTAC, you're in line of fire, and that seems good. I am in stun range as well. So wait, hold on, when do you, okay, you don't matter yet. You're unaware anyway. So I'm going to shoot you and then wait, and then see if I need to stun you or not. Or I can burn the stun, and it's just down, but the minus armor makes my job easier. I've only got next turn to use Strike Zone. That's really unfortunate. I tried to pre-plan, but this guy was the worst possible choice for me. Alright, what's best for me? You likely won't see the body, because he will drop under this, and you won't see the corpse, so you won't immediately be extra angsty. This guy really does need to die, though. If I stutter, I don't have it for these guys, which is annoying, but they're not angry at me, although they might be, right? If the camera saw her, so somebody's getting sent, and it could be this guy. It's always possible, right? Anyone on the map is possible. So I would like to save stutter if I can, for if I truly, truly need it. I'm going to see if my team can handle this without me. I'm just going to shoot. This gun has decent shred chance. We don't get it, though. I'm going to wait, again, to save stutter. Bubbles, unfortunately, has a lot of people who can hear this gunfire. There's no way around it whatsoever. Okay, let's see what Jackknife can do. I can shoot that guy. It's not very accurate. I'm thinking Brainworm's going to make sense here, to be honest. If I go here, I'm clearly in attack range. I'm in the other JTAC circle. I wasn't going to get a stealth hit anyway, because he's already hunted. So I'm thinking full auto. Chance at a shred. Didn't get it. You are not running out of health. I can Brainworm you, but I am realistically just going to Atomic Stutter this. I'm tempted to Toxic Up, but I gotta make sure I don't catch my team. So what I kind of want to do is go even farther forward, like here. I'm still only catching 2 people in it, though, which is like kind of crappy, but it still might be the best option. I think this is a pretty good Tox Cloud, even though it's only 2 guys. Let's make sure I don't catch my teammate. Should be fine like that. You're done. Bubbles can't do anything. So you're just going to sit here and do nothing because you're just not able to be helpful. Bracket is really not going to be able to play this at all. If she goes to here, this guy's still going to hear gunfire. I mean, she can run down and eventually try to be useful, but like, now we're just going to stutter this guy. We've got to leave you stunned so that you can't do anything. We've got plenty of downtime with that now. I'm going to leave you... I'm going to put that down there so we can see what you're going to do. So far, you're not moving, but you know, we'll see how it goes. And then you're allowed to stay hidden now because this guy is stunned. So he's not going to turn or anything, and I can just kind of stand... Probably somewhere like this, actually. This puts me in really good cover. I can still shoot him, no problem. But notice here's the gunfire, which is, well... That guy will if he doesn't move, but he'll move. Okay, that's going to be me pretty safe. Okay for now. Tax Cloud catches him. That's what I wanted. A little bit of damage. Reinforces already is really unfortunate for the first escalation. And they're looking upgraded, of course. I think it's a captain and 2 guards. Maybe it's... I think it's a captain and 2 guards. Okay. Well, plenty of guards got sent to investigate. Yeah, so it's regular guard. You are a chem doc, so you are, I think, not quite as strong, thankfully. You're weaker than the captain, but still. Shotgun and everything. Scary enough for me. Alright, so the sniper was still in range of these 2 guys to hear it. You are suspicious. You were told to go act. Which means, I think, legit, I want to pop nest. I'm going to shoot. Oh, you're way too close to me. Deathwashing twice is a bit of a waste. Like, I want to be able to use my action point somehow. If I shoot the revolver, it's so loud everyone on the map hears it and likely runs toward me. If I shoot at you, I mean, it's going to be pretty decent damage. Honestly, there's a chance I kill you. 61 crit chance. I might just kill you outright. And then I can still Deathwatch at the end. So I'm going to play that. This might be very stupid. And then I'm just going to hope that you don't share your initiative such that this guy gets woken up. But he might share his alert status, which would be bad for me. I think he won't, but there's a chance he does. Glad I hit. He did not stop. Okay, we're fine. He's at 1 HP. We can kill him. You're patrolling. You didn't get next to the guy. Bracket can... I think she should wait for this dude. You were told to move, by the way. You're going next turn, though. I'm not worried about it. So we can wait. Wait till this guy gets out of the way. Panther should take this kill. You can't see him. So, I mean, I'm not in like an immediate rush, but like... It's kind of a like, why not situation. Let's kill him because if someone does walk over, he'll share the alert status. So let's not have that happen. I can also probably sneak into this room afterwards. So you're gone. Hey, look, we shredded. How cute. Yeah, I'm going to wait, see what everyone else does, and then I'm going to try to sneak into this and then come out afterwards. Should likely work out just fine, depending on, you know, who gets woken up. But there's no pending tally, so it should be okay. You're just turning back. Again, you know nothing. You need to wait and see what happens. You're still on patrol. You finished that part of your patrol and turned to the side. Good for you. You're stunned. And then these guys should all be doing the exact same thing. It's usually how it works. If you wanted to go for a fight here, you could, but I'm afraid of Toxcloud catching you, so I probably won't. I could do something like this, and it would, right there, would give me 2 full autos. I need to use Brainworm or something, but that's actually probably reasonable. You two can also go, but you're far away, so yeah. The play is actually going to be come out here and just wail on them. I think the odds of it working well are high. I can't do any other shenanigans, so it's just shoot and hope it's good enough. Decent shots here. I will get quite a bit of recoil, but we shredded, which is big, which means my damage follow-up's going to be pretty solid. We landed 0 bullets at 40% times 3. That's really unfortunate. It is what it is, but it is unfortunate. You're dead to poison, and you need to take another 250 damage, which is quite doable. Let's see. My mineral next turn is going to be something like 14. This guy is at 14 already, so I'm feeling pretty safe to grab this loot box. There's no other pending tally events, so I think it'll be fine. Blue key, a weapon mod, and a research file. Yeah, not the biggest deal, to be honest. Okay, again, I'm in roll of 14. And I believe every single guard that comes out follows the same patrol path, so we're all going the same way. I believe I am unassailable. You're going out that way. And you are actually AFK. Cool. Alright, so. I need this guy to die. Going here seems acceptable for now. I'm spotted, so there's no stealth shenanigans no matter what. I might need to brainworm you. In fact, this seems incredibly likely. I'm going to shoot. I get a guaranteed glancing hit. Wow, we actually crit and we shredded. That's actually huge. Well, your armor's not in a good spot anymore. That's good. I'm going to need to brainworm you. There's no way you're dying, so let's just make sure you can't report. And then we just put some damage in. 62 to hit is acceptable. Basically, you won't report me. You're going to run around a little bit, but you might not get a range to shoot anybody, so I don't know if I have to care. You're not quite dead to Toxcloud, but you're not my problem right now. No sense net data, because the one guy who saw anything was Toxcloud, and this guy died while stunned. Generating 2 tally is normal. Again, no security events. Bubbles is right here. You could shoot that guard. I don't want to shoot that guard. Could shoot this guard. Might be a good idea, to be honest. Panther, of course. Oh, actually, no. I'm not going to be remotely in range. That's no point. That guy shouldn't be a threat, but I don't know 100% for certain. We want to get over to there, so we want to... Yeah, for now, let's just wait. Right? I think for now, Bubbles is fine where he's standing. Although, if you do turn around, I'm afraid of that, so... Maybe we should just go this way. I'm going to hug this side of the map. There's a Toxcloud kind of in the way, but like I can get up to here, and it's fine. Panther can go book it across the map. Want to be a little bit afraid of these guys. So I'm going to stop here and wait for your move, and then keep going afterwards. Just because I don't know for sure what you're doing. Also, I know the sniper's going to start moving across the map now. Alright, so I think killing you instead of letting you walk around with Brainworm is correct. So I think we just take these shots. It'll look decent. Down you go. Brainworm blocked the report. That's good enough for me. Okay, you are patrolling away. It's what I expected, but I didn't know for sure. You wake up people around you, of course. As guards tend to do. But they won't act any differently until they're told by the sec AI to do anything. So it's not a big deal. We're 30 minutes in. We're not even halfway through the first. This is going to be a very long episode. It's going to be 2 hours. Okay, that is everyone basically done. Let's go make our forward progress. Yeah, there's a big group in that area. That's going to be really tough to deal with. I want a new Toxcloud for them. Bypassing is not going to be easy. At least we're away from you, but yeah, it's going to get it's going to get, you know, a bit of an oof. So someone is searching for the agent, but whoever is searching is probably dead. That one got dissolved. Yeah, so we're fine. Other than this one person over here. Panther can now start running across the map. I'm not about to get caught by anything. That's fine as well. But yeah, this group is going to be its own level of spice. I have Toxicloud next turn, which is good. I'm going to put myself somewhere like here, which I think is going to be reasonable. I will reload, and then I will probably have a giant fight around here, which is going to be a whole thing. It's going to be a whole thing. Also, eventually the device is going to turn back on. So Sigma 5 Sec AI. 2 tally, sure. Again, no new events, so the corpses run out. Another boring night. Yep. You still know nothing. You still know nothing. You are on the way, getting pretty close. You're done where you are. Cool, so we've got a lot of guards we eventually want to kill. Can't easily catch all 3, although looks like these 2 are going to be pretty much required. I should wait. Well, yeah. I need to strike zone this. I'm going to aim it as far up this way as I can, so as guards move up, they can get caught by it. I'm thinking the team's going to fight from roughly around here. I'm going to put it in a spot where melee can get use, as I've got melee on my team, of course. This guy would still be attackable. It's not what I want. Yeah, the sniper rifle, unfortunately, the range is 27 is not the easiest. It's a lot of, like, well, that's not, no, it's going to be minus 49% to hit. That is the one downside of this really, really long-range sniper rifle, is the minimum range is kind of a killer. You are still standing around, but you are debuffed. This guy's going to walk right next to his teammate. Bracket cannot easily join in the fight. Maybe should have fought from somewhere else, but it is what it is. Does Jackknife have Toxicloud back? Yes, okay, he'll be using it. Otherwise, going to have the team kind of hang out for a little bit. That'll be fine. We get to soften him up and figure out the rest later. You're kind of doing nothing still. You've got to actually join the team. So you can go run across the map. Get to around here. That seems fine. Rewind next turn. I have Tactical Surge in 2. That seems okay. Jackknife is over here. If I Toxicloud like this, I probably catch the team pretty decently, and it will lurch forward. This should do pretty well at catching these 3 guys, and probably that one eventually. I think this is reasonable. I'm going to Venom Trap if I can. Do I get any good bounces? No. Don't really want to take further steps forward. I'm afraid of... Yeah, do I have any good throw angles? Not really. I can take one step over and look for one. This is probably acceptable. Let's try again with Venom Trap. Give me a bounce. There we go. Good enough for me. Setting a regular guard, I think, but I don't really care. Yeah, okay, so the guys who are up here... No, this... Oh, wait, no, nice. We actually caught the captain in it. That's good. So extra poison damage on you. I think, honestly, the team hanging out back here is fine. I will spend the turn doing nothing. Yeah, because I basically needed the entire team to be grouped up, and this should be acceptable. You might actually walk past entirely, and that's actually fine. Actually, you're going for the corpse, aren't you? We should ambush you and fight from this area. This JTAC was bad. I'm still mismanaging my play quite a bit. It is what it is, but... Yeah, we should be fighting from over here and taking this as our staging area, not this spot. Anyway, you're done. Bracket's going to go to a similar spot. Poison will wear them down. I think Strike Zone being where it is fine. This is going to time out this turn, I believe. Yep. We get some damage on them. They don't get any level of angst due to poisons. We're going to escalate next turn. But again, the AI still has no new information. You're on the way up. You're leaving Strike Zone. You found the corpse. You're going to run up. We will easily ambush you. You're going to hunt over there. That's fine. You are patrolling up into the Strike Zone. Thank you very much. And that allows me some decent space to work with. Let's keep waiting for now. I want to make sure these guards all waste their turns. You're going in a square. You're doing nothing. Yeah, if I sprinted at you, I would not catch it. So someone else got to get this kill, or I've got to find a way to shoot silently. Which, yeah, with where you are, that's pretty unlikely. Let's see. You're going to turn back next turn, so it's going to be really hard to mess with you. You're going to lurch up. So basically, you would hear gunfire of almost anyone. I want to kill you to not get 3 tally from spotting the corpse. At worst, I get stunned, but that's not ideal. You see anything, but you're squishy. You might keep up and also see this guy dies. And this guy is tanky and already moved. This guy's going to see everything. So it's like, you see you, you see you, you see you, and you... I mean, at worst we can just stun, but I want to know what all of our possible tools are. So for now, I'm going to wait. I don't need to maintain perfect stealth. Oh, cool. You actually stopped short. That's good. That's still going to be you finding a corpse, but it's not as bad as it could be. Okay, so you actually... I don't... Yeah, this should work actually as a... I can walk up and bat you. So I'm going to have her do this play. You rolled a 16. We can deal with that on a future turn. It's not a big deal. I don't mind wasting 1 charge of the bat. This thing has infinite... You told me I... Game. Well, whatever. I can still walk up and get the swing. Ooh, are you gonna... Okay, you don't quite see me? You are right up there. Okay, so the nice thing is, we can stun you. You are not going anywhere. So I'm thinking... Oh, you're gonna... Yeah, you... Let's see, turn on vision cones real quick. Yeah, that's ugly. Okay, you're not gonna see me, but... I'm gonna have a hard time guaranteeing a real set of shots here. So I can't... Yeah, I cannot easily get line of sight on these guys. Without, yeah, like, you're gonna spot me, and I don't get anywhere great. So I think what I want to do is I want to stun that dude. So, okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna yield. You are gonna stun this guy. This guy is gonna see all the carnage otherwise. So let's stun you. Alright, you're not gonna see anything now. I want to predict your movements. You're gonna turn back, which means you're not a threat to me either. Which means my CK can walk up and, like, play the game. Now, 4 people hear the gunfire. Which is who exactly? Oh no, 4 in range, only 2 hear the gunfire, which is you 2. But you hearing the gunfire, I can deal with that. Right, the goal is going to be to kill these guys. So I'm going to stand all the way up here. Which should block most lines of sight that I actually care about. But be able to shoot these guys. It's not what I wanted to do. Let's stand there. You hear me. It's not the end of the world. Let's not shoot the basic guard. Let's shoot only these 2. Good start. We shroud on first hit. We crit. That's nice. Alright. Bubble's going to have a hard time being useful. That's actually a problem. Might have the revolver. Hold on. I'm going to have you yield, and let's see what Jackknife can do. So, you're going to stand here. Basically, same spot. Line of sight on both. No one else hears the gunfire. That's good. Let's see. So, you're poisoned, right? Which means basically any damage kills you. So I'm going to go Biocoat. Full auto. I'm not in range of both? Okay, shoot. That's an issue. I misjudged what I had available to me. Okay. That's fine. It's salvageable. I do not... Let's see. If I were to shoot full auto at you, right? Hit chance is very, very high. Damage output looks good. I do have Biocoat Bullet. So if I were to get guaranteed full auto on both of them, all I need to do is put you down to 75 and you're always dead to poison. You don't have any armor. I'd have to put you down to 125 to die to poison. Actually, no, even lower than that. I would need to put you to 175. So do I do 130 damage with my SMG? 65 times 3 is going to be around 200. I'm going to lose some of that to armor. Only a quarter of it, though. So, 150. And then I could roll as low as 3/4 of that damage, which makes it even worse. But again, you're going to lose what? You're going to lose 175? I think I'm allowed to risk you reporting on me, and I likely have the damage. This is a bit of a risk, though. The alternative, that's actually probably better, is walk right here to actually be in range of both of them. Brainworm you, so you can't report me. Let's double check that I can shoot the other guy. Yes, I can. Okay. I'm going to brainworm you, so you can't report me. And then even a glance is good enough, because all I need is like 30-something damage. But if I want to really be sure, I will biocoat you, so that a glance will poison you, and even a glance, the 6%, will still kill. Okay, we crit instead, but this says there's no risk of things going wrong. You're not going towards me. You will eventually do it, but I'm not afraid of you. Famous last words, I guess. And then Bubbles can basically just stand somewhere with cover and fight a little bit later. He should be fine standing somewhere like this. Obviously the range on that fight sucks, but everything else is good. That should be decent. We're good. Alright. Toss Cloud keeps moving. A little bit of damage. Oh, he turned... Right, he's alert, but he was stunned. Escalation is... Body timers. Okay. Not a huge problem. Bubbles is here. Only one person who has gunfire, which would be you. Do not want you to report me if I can help it. He's going to act right away, though, and that's going to create gunfire, but I feel like let him do it. He will not quite die to poison on his own, but he's going to have very little health afterwards. Not too worried overall. We'll let him do it. This guy is stunned for the remainder of this turn, so someone can clean that up. It's going to be fine. You're running around in a square. We will finally have a real event this turn, though, I'm pretty sure. Let's take this kill. Down you go. Nice bat. Good job. We will have a real event, though, because I think this Brainworms guy is going to go for a fight. And this guy may or may not find my dude. Nope, I'm behind cover. Okay, he's suspicious of seeing a corpse. Makes sense. Brainworm is going to shoot this dude. Oh, that dude. Ooh, good crit. Good shred. Oh my gosh, he's rolling that idiot. Alright, well, that guy's dead. Absolutely incredible, by the way. Wait, does he get my buffs? No, but this guy's in strike zone. So he gets a bunch of crit chance and hit chance from that. And, I mean, what do we get here? Like, yeah, they report gunfire, sure, but... man, 84 to hit? Huge. Alright, nice job. Tactical Surge is available for the team, which I'm thinking... yeah. I'm thinking that's pretty good. These guys are going to be annoying about all the gunfire they've heard, but still, let's wait and see what happens. I'm in JTAC for one more. Anyone in here is in strike zone for one more. Let's go see what they try. You're just on patrol. Bubbles is chilling for now. You're always dead. You exist. Might need to fight you. I guess we'll see. You're still not going anywhere on your turn just yet. Let's go and see if that's true. Jackknife's hanging out. Yep, you didn't care about the shotgun blast. You're going on your patrol. He chose not to move. This guy is still stunned, right? Yes, he is. Okay, he's wasted the poison. All right. That is the unknowns cleared up. And so, yeah, you're going to be able to see me. And I'll have stutter, so I can't stop you. You have good initiative for next turns. I don't want to see that either. I can't get past without this guy seeing me, though. So, what do? Right, do I have another Brainworm? I do. That's huge, actually. Okay, cool. Then I think the plan is... Toxcloud's not in too scary of a spot. I don't really care about you too much. I'm going to go for this kill. Looks like I won't be able to lurch out. That's fine. I'm going to go actually very far forward, because I'm going to have to fight this guy at some point. But since, double checking, Jackknife has Brainworm, I'm going to run up to here and just start swiping. I'd like to be in JTAC, actually, so I won't. JTAC is this circle, so it's going to be here. You see me, I don't care. You see me, I still don't care. Swipe. Ooh, first hit shreds. Second hit does a crap ton of damage. Let's see. So yeah, 320 kinetic after armor soaked 137. When I'm trying to do the math in my head, I feel like plus kinetic is straight up just ignoring armor or something. I can't prove that's true without doing the math in my head a bunch more, but yeah. So this one lined up more like what I thought. So this was, so there's a tooltip bug here where it shows the shredded armor 30% here, but it's not the shredded armor, it's the full armor. So even though I shredded, so yeah, 88 versus 311 is kind of what's expected. 30% shred here, right, or of armor. It's like, okay, did I really do 450? 30% of 450 is, I mean, that's about the right numbers. Maybe I'm just really silly. I don't know. For now, I'm not going to keep doing math on recording. Never do math on stream. Everyone tells you not to do it. I shouldn't have done it. It is what it is. Anyway, you could start... I mean, what do I want you to do, actually? Right, run towards this guy and kill him on a future turn. I'm thinking... blocking reinforcements, not worth it on this map. I think we're fine where we are. I can't... You have to go really far to have you not hear me. Kinda not worth it. I'm gonna yield. I'm gonna have Jackknife throw it on this Brainworm. Almost certainly. I can find a better play, but I don't think I can. Yeah, I'm going to go onto the SMG. I'm going to stand here. I'm going to Brainworm you. I'm going to need to do it. Oh, I walked off of JTAC. Whatever. Still going to Brainworm you. Hit chance gets worse here. Your Brainworm is still on for another turn, so I'm not in an immediate rush. Still, though, this kill seems pretty worthwhile. Oh, right. I need my Cyberknight to also get the kill on this dude. This seems worthwhile, right? It's gotta be. You're dead. Oh, you're dead of poison now. Oh, you're just dead straight up. Okay. 40% to hit is not great, but again, we got a few turns for this. Oh, you hit for a little bit of damage. Nice, good job. Anyway, yeah. You're down for 3 turns. Well, 2 functionally. Bracket can start making progress here. I'm going to stop short and get rid of this camera. I don't know where reinforcements are coming in. Ooh, actually, this sniper could be scary. I think it'll be okay for now, but has a chance of being a little bit crap. I want to not generate tally if I can help it. I want to cover my team realistically as well. I think honestly we just take the tally. It is what it is. We shoot this guy a couple times. 200 damage crit. 67 damage non-crit. Is what it is. He's angry. He's going to run towards me. It's fine. This guy dies to poison. Camera's turned back on. I'm sad about it. Is what it is. Reports of gunfire. What is the response? It is not reinforcements. It is rebooting devices. Yeah, ouch. Well, that's a lot of tally. We're going to escalate again. You're going to walk up. You're going to walk up. You're going to find me. I shouldn't have to be afraid of this, though. I'm going to put JTAC somewhere around here. These guys going to have to fight this guy. Pretty much a guarantee. You're also scary as well. Although I think where my sniper is fine. I think Bracket can't even stun. I think her waiting around is... Wow, if I could run in a straight line, I could actually hack this turn. So I want to see if I can get lucky with this. This is maybe very foolish, but it is what it is. Panther can maybe get stuff done. I just want to see what happens. You're going to run over. You are flanking. You're back into this. I think you have no AP left. Correct. Let's go see what happens. You found a corpse. You're investigating. You're now going to still follow the Sec AI. Okay. Makes sense. You're going to go chase down some event. You're going to investigate now as well. Okay. You're hunting. Good for you. You're investigating the gunfire. You will get angry, probably. But everyone else's turn is already done. So guess what I'm going to do? Stand here and shoot you. Gun is accurate at 7 meters, so... I'm going to stand right here. You have an initiative of 19. You're brainwormed. You're real. Shot 1. Down you go. You heard gunfire. I'm going to stand right here, protecting the team. And Bracket will start the hack. We are 50 minutes in on phase 1. Yikes. Alright, here we go. I just cannot play this map stealthily. I just don't have the capacity for it. I'm going to load Disarm. It's fine. It's still a not terrible host here. Let's go Tally Connection AP. Not sure that's correct, but it's what I'm choosing to do. I griefed. I'm going to go this way because I can't get through both of those. Connection AP. Connection. Scan. Gotta load these. And I'm going to go back up. And there. We managed to be out of everything. Although I definitely could have made progress on this stuff. And used up action points to disable a bunch of devices. So, may have gone in the wrong order. Can I deal with the fact that you have heard gunfire? The answer is no. You are brainwormed and poisoned for 2 turns, but you're not going to be quite dead. I would like to have 3 AP so I can reload my assault rifle. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to switch guns. And I'm going to reload. That seems fine. Jackknife, I think, shall reload as well. Don't think I need to dissolve anything. I'm just going to stand here and be safe. There you go. You're hiding. This box doesn't do anything. Okay, very minor bug, but hey. Useless box with no collision on Sibling Breakout 1. Yeah. See my Scourge's foot. There is a red box that exists, but I can clip through. I think screenshot should be fairly obvious, and if they want to do anything about that, they can. Wait for the report to go through, and great. Well, it's a double escalation here. So you have damage, you're going to move around. What is our escalation? It looks like it's not reinforcements. We take those. What is it going to be? Body timers. Great. Off we go. You're going to go shoot this guy. It's going to be some pretty good damage. Yeah. Wow, yeah, of course he has like 1.5 crit damage. Makes sense. Letting you move first seems reasonable. Go ahead. You're investigating the gunfire you've heard, and you're confused, which makes total sense. Hunting around. You found a corpse. You're going to create tally and thus an escalation. This guy needs to lose about 100 health. I'm going to say it's shotgun time. Okay. Standing there is fine. 11 meters is a reasonable range to shoot from. This seems acceptable. It's not the best gun. Whew. Turns out it's actually pretty good. Bracket, keep going. Cool. What do we got? Tally, then connection, then connection. Regular devices, do I care? No, I don't. I do like downloads, though. If you load a program, if you download a file. Got it. Great, that's done. Let's move, let's move, let's move. Deck damaged, ow. I will need to reload sleaze here, no matter what. AP gets away. CPU has been found. Let's go ahead and drop connection use. Go through here. Null op, how'd we do? We got rid of all of them. Got to reload scan, though. Spike that. Do I care about the alarm processing unit? Maybe. Honestly, seems worth doing. I'm just going to go ahead and hit that. Great. Save us some space, some meat space problems. Scan for the trap. If you download, got it. Let's go ahead and load more stuff. Need all of the above. Damage to connection. Scan for what we've got. It's on download again. So we go here. Disabled, disabled. Yep. 2 download guys. Well, we'll get our downloads next turn, and then we can open the door the turn afterwards, probably. Seems okay. We're going to skip this escalation as a result. Maybe even more than that. As you die, that's going to be some tally gone. No escalation, we take those. Ah, escalation because we have a camera. Rip is what it is. Let's just kind of group the team towards the back here, and it'll be what it'll be. Let's have you reload your sniper rifle and run out to the truck. Why not? All right. Just going to wait till the hacker's done. Escalation does nothing because we under-leveled it. These guys are useless, and we can finally start making just fast, dedicated progress. I'm going to stand you somewhere like this. This is a possible spawn point, so I want to make sure I can shoot at that if needed. Reload your revolver because I can. You're done. These guys are too far away to matter and for me to care. I'm going to put you there. That should be fine. You're done. Jackknife hiding behind this seems reasonable. Maybe even get a little bit closer. That should be fine to stand. Far from the camera. Great. There's your reload. You're done. Alright, bracket what you got. Downloads. Tunes. Downloads. Email. Alright. Tally. Load a program. Load a program. Great. Damage cyberdeck. Yeah, I'm a little bit low on that. Not going to load any programs, I hope. Damn. Okay, I'm going to go here. Get rid of you. Grab this back. Come back down. Come back over. Tally. AP cost. Grab this. Go here. We know it's all here. Let's see. Use a program. These are all kind of the same. There's remote controls. There's his hacked. There we go. All right. Only took an hour. Door hacked. Path clear. Dustin's waiting. Let's get inside. Well, got what I came for. I can disconnect. We are not about to escalate anyway, so who cares? Let's just get close to the exit. That's fine. No escalation. Wonderful, wonderful. I believe this is Tactical Surge turn. Doesn't matter, though. We're all at the exit. All right. We are infiltrating the prison. Good for us. All right. Part 1 complete. Only took an hour. Part 2, don't worry. This will also take an hour. We're doing what we can. Really did not mean to have 2-hour-long episodes, but it's the way it's been panning out. They weren't expecting anyone to just waltz through the front door. From our brief, this should be a sleepy night shift at a boring corporate prison. If we get trouble, try to keep it quiet. Yeah, I mean, you know, we'll try. This doesn't really happen in practice. Next stage. Welcome to Chemco's little prison paradise. And there's little bro. Dustin's locked up in the cell block just ahead. And there is the host that can get him out. The detention center terminal would control the prison doors for this wing. The prison cell is going to be tougher to crack than the main entrance. I will need more time. Other options, find the red key somewhere in the facility, which is probably going to be one of the lockboxes again. Here are the guards. Yep. So we've got a suppressant here. We've got a basic guard, and we've got a chem captain. My first time running these missions since they've added the more prevalent upgraded enemy types, and it is certainly noticeable. Either way, let's Tactical Surge. I would like these guys to use up their turn so I know what's in front of us, like that. But ideally, Bubbles would like lead with Strike Zone, JTAC, and we'd get info. So let's keep the delay going. Let's see what these guys do, if anything. You're walking closer, which is good. That allows me to get more people in Strike Zone. I'm going to yield you to Bubbles. I'm going to have Bubbles go for Strike Zone on... Let's aim it up, actually, in case guards come down, because we can't get all three. So let's aim up this way. It's going to be here. JTAC's going to be somewhere like that. Seems acceptable. That'll be like most guns are in range plus the blade. So I think that is going to be reasonable. And then I won't have JTAC, but I have Strike Zone. That should be good enough to go for some shots here. And I can't do any further delays, so what I'm just going to do is I'm going to pop Nest. I'm actually tempted to JTAC again, but my hit chance is so good anyway that I don't really think I need it. Shot 1, not a crit. Shot 2, not a crit. Sucks to suck. I'm going to leave you here. I'm going to yield and see what else we can get done. How loud is a shotgun? Let me double check that. Shotgun is loud at 43 meters, so I cannot guarantee that there isn't some other guard that's going to spot me. Or hear the gunfire, I should say. So if I run up, yeah, so any guard that I see like this is somebody who can be angry with me. So what I'm tempted to do is, let's see, I am out of range of the camera just barely, I think, or it's like, it's close. I'm not gonna full, actually no, I'm close enough for full auto to guarantee it. So I'm gonna full auto, I'm gonna single target biocoat. Wait, hold on, okay. If I brainworm, I can keep you from doing anything. It's probably a good start, I think. Although you had the highest initiative roll. Okay, I'm gonna yield. This guy needs to die, but that's gonna be probably pretty easy. You're gonna see the corpse though is the problem. So I might want to stun you, weirdly enough. Or have you die to poison. That's gonna be hard to have happen though. Let's see. If I could load up enough poison on you, you would definitely die at the start of the turn and he wouldn't report the corpse. That would give me space to, like, stun you and swipe at you a whole bunch. You're frail, right? So you're actually kind of easy to kill. So if I ran up to here and Venom Trap bio-coded, I would probably make you die to poison. That's actually a good thing. Downside would be the camera, but it is what it is. This way I can also stay in range to dissolve the corpse next turn. I'm kind of liking that. I think this works. So I'm going to stand here. I'm going to Venom Trap you. Great. You're minus 50 from that. I'm going to biocoat you. You're going to be minus 50 from this. No one else hears the gunfire. That's fine. Okay. He's not dead yet. He's only taking 100. But if he can do the other 42 damage, he's down. I'm thinking... Yeah, I think right here for double swipe is reasonable, although I really might need to stun this guy. I think it's like almost a required stun, to be honest. Also want to be in range to actually swipe, so... Oh, I did not plan out JTAC very well. Okay, this is telling me I'm in range. This actually won't matter, though, because if I lurch out to attack, it still won't give me JTAC. So I've got no choice. I have to stand there. This tells me I'm in the blue. I am likely not buffed. It is what it is. I'm going to stun you, because I'm going to need it no matter what. This reduces your armor. It makes you easier to kill, which is good for me as well. So your armor is 54%. Let's do math, because we love doing that. 339. Okay. Yeah, the right amount was soaked. Okay. Although it turns out I probably could have two-shot you. If I didn't stun, I could have struck once, seen that my roll was actually pretty good, and not had to burn that. So I keep forgetting this guy does absolutely insane amounts of damage. Just truly insane amounts of damage. This is... I've been disrespecting melee, like, especially high damage melee builds, but it turns out the amount of damage you get here is kind of stupidly incredible. So I've been disrespecting this and shouldn't be. Let's see, so... I can basically only end my turn. Do I need to do initiative shenanigans? Everyone on my team is going early enough that I'm not worried about it, I think. Yeah, Jackknife is going above you. This guy is stunned. I will turn off a camera. That's a good use of one action point. Bubbles does not have any plays going on. He can't do any yielding. I don't think I need to go into Overwatch here. I think I just end my turn and it's fine. Yeah, Panther rolled well. Just gonna end your turn here and we'll figure out the rest later. Well, I should walk up, actually, because I have to go for more fighting. Yeah, let's just walk up. I got some value. It is what it is. Let's see. So this guy is not quite dead. Bracket would... Yeah, okay, this guy rolled a 13, but he's, like, completely in angry territory. And unfortunately, I can't get in stun range with the bat and also shoot at you. So unfortunately, you're also not dying. So somebody's reporting me because I spread myself too thin. If I had a way to get like one more AP on this guy, we'd be in an okay spot, but nope, that's not where we are. So I think I mean, I could get extremely lucky, which is incredibly unlikely, but I guess possible. Which is walk to here and then full auto and, you know, maybe I truly one-shot you, which is really not going to happen, but, you know, whatever. At least only one of them, you know, lives. Yeah, if I somehow crit every single bullet, he might die. You're going to also see a corpse and tell people about it. 184. Down you go. Yeah, so he's still going to report me. He rolled a 13, though. It's not the end of the world. Orders received. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. The entire map is on the way, because I definitely over-promised and under-delivered. Alright. And also the camera sees people. Okay, the entire map is definitely on the way. You need to die. I guess I'm not in an immediate rush here. In fact, the later I kill him, the slower his body timer is, so... Let's just grab this loot box. Sure. And then walk back to here, which gives me an easy strike. I should actually choose to wait. That way I can use utility tools if needed. This guy's going to walk up and be scary. But it's kind of relevant that I am not too quick to act here. One thing I could do is come out to here and go for Overwatch. 26 meters away is not a bad Overwatch cone. That will be accurate and it will work. Whoever's going first is going to hit it. You're far away. You're going to intercept it. And if I shoot you first, you're going to turn this guy alert, which is bad for me. And if I Overwatch you, you're also going to turn him alert, which is bad for me. So I think the play is just stand here and do nothing, and then look for, like, Revolver Overwatch afterwards. The important thing is, like, their entire team is going to be inside Strike Zone, and I'm going to be inside JTAC. We can do a lot of murdering. So you're on the way up. You're both suspicious. You are in Strike Zone. And you saw me. Yep, okay. That means when this guy walks up, he's going to be alert, and it's going to be bad for me. Okay, you're going to turn alert right here. I'm going to get shot. Probably. Yeah, you can shoot here. Oh, I can't believe you didn't shoot. I cannot believe that. Okay, this guy is real, though, and exists, and I need him to not kick my ass. Also, I'm thankfully with a shotgun. You can't reach me. I want to yield and let Bracket get this kill, if she can help it, because she's outranging this guy, and so we're safe. So, yeah, yield is safe. Bracket. Full auto. They're all in the cone. That's good. If I primary the guard, we still hit all three. That's good news. I actually want this guy to be dropped. Good. Crit worked well. We get to go again. Doesn't matter who we aim at. Really good damage. A good crit, a good shred. Camera sees everything. Doesn't really matter, though. These guys... Okay, so... What I would like to do... No, I can't really get that done either. Okay, so if I get to here... I'm in JTAC. I have full auto on you guys. You have a 17 and a 17. Bracket's above that. I don't know if Panther is. I don't know if Bubbles is. Do I need you to wait? I might have you wait to make sure the rest of my team is going to be okay. So I put Panther here, which puts him in range to sword swipe next turn and probably get the kill. That seems fine. Let's go ahead and look ahead for -2 initiative on these guys, just to make our jobs a little bit easier. Okay, Panther rolled just high enough thanks to debuffing them. As for Bubbles, this guy's going to hear the revolver, but that's it. If I shoot here, it's crap. So if anything, it's revolver. I'm going to yield and see if Jackknife can do it. Let's see. If I shoot now, good enough to hit. There's no reason to delay, really. Good damage. They're not quite dead, but they're very, very low. I think finishing them off is the correct choice. Great. Alright, well, the camera still sees stuff, but that's all we're getting. I think it is likely that we're going to see reinforcements as the escalation, so it's time to do this and make reinforcements not eligible. I think my sniper staying here is correct. He can spend his 3 action points to reload his sniper rifle, and good enough. More guards are being sent over. What's the escalation going to be? It is body timers. Alright, well, that's fine. Alright, they're all going to run over. They're all going to funnel in this nice little room. You're in look ahead. Now you're in strike zone. You're going to hunt around, but you don't find me. All run over this way. I'll run over this way. Go ahead. Keep trying. Let's get the strike before I forget. 315 in a shred. Looks about right. Although now it's funny, right? 53 kinetic, soaked 177. Those aren't the numbers. Couldn't tell you why. No idea. Whatever. Something's funny there. I don't know if it's a display bug. I don't know if it's a damage bug. I don't really care. Revolver is only in earshot of one guy. I'm feeling like that's fine. I don't care. I want to actually have this guy, like, do stuff. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Maybe holding this spot is okay. 40 meters away is not horrible. I can mostly peek around and get good stuff going. I think this is fine. I mean, that's 50 meters, which is roughly the range of my sniper rifle. Do I really need to go anywhere? I guess not. I guess I'm actually happy where I am. Let's delay, see where the rest of the guards go. You are slowly walking. There are trespassers here. Sure, you're all suspicious. That's fine. He's not terribly angsty yet. We're not escalating yet, which is good news as well. Turns out blocking reinforcements was incredibly useless. Sucks to suck. It is what it is. I'm going to slow down, have Bracket kill this camera. Might buy me a bit of time. I need her to get over toward this. So I'm going to put her behind this pillar so she can't get spotted. Everyone's far enough away that I'm not immediately in danger for this. Still 2 turns away from hacking, but it is what it is. Jackknife, I think reloading this SMG is solid. And let's also put you in a spot like this. Just make sure you're not easily tracked by any of the guards. I think standing out here is acceptable. I'm unlikely to be seen. I could be wrong, but this is the bet I'm placing, and I hope I'm right. Put Panther up here as well. Similar spot. Let's put you sort of behind this pillar. Tactical Surge in 2 turns. That's fine. Really should have considered using Rewind at a better turn. Strike Zone away in 2. I would like to use it when I can really get double value. Nah, I'm out of AP anyway. It's too late. I'm still happy with where you're standing, to be honest. But I'm also pretty sure I want to... Well, I can probably be reactive on JTAC. It should be fine. Let's reload and end the turn. I think I want to fight from here, though. I think this is a better spot to fight from. Close to the team, but I'm pretty sure I can still get all the line of sight that I care about. Alright. Tasking framework non-responsive. Well, that doesn't really matter, though, because they didn't escalate. Alright, here we go. On the way up, and you did see me. Okay, crap. Which means you will turn angry, but have not enough AP to fight. Okay. These guys need to be killed. Unfortunately. Okay, I can still deal with stuff about this. So what I'm going to do... Ooh, I don't want to be in the middle of nowhere like this. Alright. What I'm going to do is stand in partial cover like this. So the problem is, as these guys come up, they're going to be angry, right? I can delay a little bit, right? I can drop you to 13. I can drop you to 16. You're going late enough that I don't care. But these guys kind of need to be killed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand out here, which is in cover, right? And then you have this... Hey, you're not a guard. I can pay... Slow down. Your brother is right behind me. We're getting you out of here. Never thought I could pull it off. I'm here. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's get you out of there. We'll have you out of there soon. Be ready to move. Cool. Alright, so you have 78 armor. I can strike you for decent damage. I could power slice you for more. I don't think either one truly makes sense. I think just a regular hit is fine here. We get some damage. Looks about right for the armor soak. And then I'm going to stun you so that you can't wake people up or do anything else. And I'm going to look ahead to delay the initiative on all of these guys to make everything else a little bit nicer. You're going to walk up, but you probably don't get angry because you're not going to get within 5 meters of this guy. So Panther should, famous last words, be okay. And he's going to stop right there, seeing nothing, and that's what I wanted. Alright, so now I'm worried about other people. So you're going to run up, and you're going to get similarly, you're going to get to, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to get to here. You're going to turn angry at the very end as well. And then once you turn angry, this guy is going to run up and well, he's actually kind of far away, so I might be able to ignore all of this. So what I could do also, by the way, if I brainworm you, there's now nobody to share status. I also want to make sure I'm not in a terrible spot where I get outright killed for stuff. I think standing here is fine. I should be able to Tox Cloud up in a straight line and not kill my team. I think standing there is acceptable. And I will not get seen. I will delay and let these guards have their turn. I believe you will not turn alert. Yeah, you can't see anything. And you ran past people, but that didn't matter. Alright, the team is clearly going to be fighting, so let's go ahead and J-tack somewhere like that. I'm not catching my own sniper, but that's fine for now. No one is alert, so I'm not going to share status. They're all on a line right there. Good for them. Bracket would like to start hacking if she could. Although spending 3 AP on a shot would be reasonable. Although that would cost me a lot to reload and do the same thing. That said, I do have Tactical Surge next turn. Which means if all I do is fight this turn, which is reload, walk out, shoot, I can still make it all the way there with AP to spare the turn after. Let's have these guys all line up and get where they're going. You might be angry. You are. I think you're not going to get close enough. Ooh, actually, no, you will. No, you're not. Okay, sweet. All right, so now we care about initiative rolls. You rolled the highest. You rolled the highest and you're alert, which means guess what? You are brainworm target number 1. Great. All right, the good initiative rolls are not fighting. You are stunned. You're already brainwormed. And then these guys, these 4 are all real. And that's going to toxic out my team, which is not okay. If I walk out here, I still might not have it. That's a bit unfortunate. So this guy definitely matters. Thankfully, Panther goes for everybody else. This guy is easily killed. And again, yeah, so these 3 don't matter. And these guys rolled kind of poorly. What I'm thinking I'm going to go for is trying to roll really well in a future turn. Just literally running out here and not caring about it. Because I've got to act this turn anyway, so I don't really care like how it goes down. But the goal is, because Panther rolled well, this guy runs up. He goes for a shotgun stun on these 2. And then continues to fight the rest of the team afterwards. I'm in range for the shotgun stun, right within 12 meters. That's within the range of the shotgun. So I can shoot you, 2-person stun, and then turn and fight the rest, and it'll work out. I can Tox Cloud further as needed, but this is just a little bit too cramped right now to easily Tox Cloud. I have to be like actually up this far to make it work, because I can't hit Dustin and I can't hit Panther. So I will pre-compute it as needed to make sure initiative looks good. You're fine. All right, Bubbles. You can hit this captain who is brainwormed. That is not ideal. Please have a better target. I really don't have a better target. That sucks. Could have been smarter. I was not. Jackknife rolled really poorly, but I can get him to 19, so it's fine. Pumping bullets onto you seems acceptable. Okay, again, considering the brainworms and the stuns. Can I shoot you? Not easily, no. This would be one of the basic kills I would go for, but you're also easily killed by my Cyber Knight. Can I get a good shot at 4 AP? If I go to here, I've got shots on you at 21 meters, which is good enough. All right. 23, nah. I'm going to get as close as I can, which is right here. That should be line of sight. 3 people in range. You're one of the 3. Let's go. You see me. It is what it is. There we go. Okay chance to hit. Not great. I'm not in J-tack. First shot's okay. They're not in strike zone either, so, I mean, yeah, we get non-crit damage. It's good damage, right? The pure damage there is pretty wonderful. I can run up here, and this won't strike. I have to go all the way here to strike you. That seems okay-ish. I mean, it's an outright kill, which is good. I can just go on, like... No, you need to, like, actually fight people, though. You need to start hacking. So I'm going to reload. I'm going to try to spend 1 AP getting out to here. That's me instead of J-tack. I don't mind if I damage guys who are brainwormed, because I got to kill them eventually anyway. But if I aim suppressant primary, good chance at actually outright killing you. Didn't get it. Bit of damage, though. They're very angry, and unfortunately, this will probably be the escalation. Yep. Oh, that's the worst spot that could have spawned them. That is not good for me. It's fine. I have enough tools. There's only 2 of them. And it looks like 1 is a basic guard. So, you are brainwormed. And you're going to shoot people for me. Thank you. Great. That guy was also brainwormed, though, so not the ideal target, to be honest. I still wanted to bump Jackknife because too many people are going before him. So Jackknife, it's on you, buddy. I'm going to do a short yield so we can put some of these debuffs to work himself. No, let's see. These guys need to be dealt with. You need to be dealt with. You're stunned. You're brainwormed for 2 actions. You're brainwormed for this and 1 more action. And then you're real. Okay, I'm not in range of anybody else, so I've got to kill this basic idiot. I also cannot easily get my hacker to safety. I'm also not willing to run at these guys. That seems completely unwise. Does Bubbles have his stuff back? Yes, that's good news. I can't delay far enough for that to be a real option, though. So what I'm going to do is swipe at you. Let's have this guy die. Down you go. Great. I'm going to yield to Jackknife. Jackknife can stun this group. Great. And then he can shoot this guy. It's going to take him basically nothing to kill. Although, because he's armored, the SMG is not guaranteed to kill him. So I'm going to go for just straight up the shotgun blast. Great. Plenty of damage. I think where you are standing is not quite safe. I'm going to put myself here. That'll be behind a lot of cover, and I should be relatively alright. Now I believe I can wait for these guys to move up and then make slightly different future plans. Toxcloud, I want to wait until their turns are over to increase the duration of the debuff. Yep. Let's go ahead and put JTAC on the team. This seems fine. I'm willing to wait on Strike Zone as well. You should be safe. Right, and double check. Brainworm, Brainworm, stunned, stunned, stunned. And these two know nothing, so they can't get told anything. Alright, who you gonna kill? Sure. 2 shots, right? Wow, you suck at that. 70% is what it is. Okay, yeah, we're still chilling. Bubbles is fine to wait as well. Well, it's actually looking increasingly like I want to Strike Zone, but I want to use it on these guys. I want to know what they're up to. So it might not be the best, you know, pacing of everything, but they need to die for real. Okay, you turn to angry. You will probably actually turn aggro when you get close enough, but I think you won't have enough AP to do anything. Yep, you don't. Alright, so Bracket can sneak on by is the funny thing, which I'm going to do because I'm going to be safe. And actually what I'm going to do as well... No. I actually want all the AP because my first turn will actually probably need it. I don't care about triggering the camera. There's already too much going on. I legit think you're fine. Just run past them. You've got a job to do. Load the things. Here's the host. Okay. I'm going to hold off on disarm. I keep not needing it. Let's see. Actually pretty aggressive, so I'm going to care about the IO more. Or the security tally. I've got enough tools for this one. That's great. Again, going to prioritize security tally. Connection use has to be killed no matter what. We scan. We get a bunch of passive there. I'm going to have to reload this to deal with it. AP cost is required. What do we got? Who knows? Well, right side is guaranteed blocking things that I care about. So is the bottom. But I think, let's see. What's the least backtracking? I think down then up is the least backtracking. I think that's accurate. I think I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of protection use. I'm just gonna null up this. I think that'll be fine. It's gonna quote-unquote restart some ice. They're all dead though, so we're fine. Scan for neighbors. Okay, I'm gonna take my download. Do I care about the security devices? The red devices? No. Okay, I'm gonna skip this. I'm gonna skip this. Means I'm gonna go to the right. Let's go here. I lose sleeves. It's not the end of the world. I'm gonna again prioritize tally over other things. Let's see, scan for neighbors. Okay, here's what I care about. Got to get rid of this no matter what. I have 7 AP left and no IO. I'm tempted to run down a null op. Because I can knock this down next turn anyway, and this allows me to spend action points at least a little bit. Right, spend 2 to walk down, null op, and grab 1 download. I think it's safe to do so. So I'm gonna burn 1 charge here and probably run myself as it turns out. Null op kills everything. Yep. And that way I get 1 download. And then I should have no problems grabbing the rest later. Okay, so what do we have going on now? This dude is in a spot that concerns me. Let's go ahead and Strike Zone to get these kills more easily. Let's see how well I can aim it. can I get more that I care about? Something like this? Or do I want something like this? Right, like I can catch this guy. And I either catch him or I catch him. You're a basic guard, and you're actually an angry, like an upgraded guard, so I'm going to aim it towards the bottom to catch as many upgraded guys as I can. Strike Zone kills Overwatch, by the way. And then... people who are stunned need to die eventually. You rolled a 7. You rolled really low. You rolled actually pretty well. Like, I actually need to kill you. So I'm going to step all the way up here. Revolver range is 7 to 20, which isn't beautiful, but I'm going to go one shot here. I'm going to leave you alive for now because you have another Brainworm action for me. But now I'm going to come out here and shoot this guy twice. You are in Strike Zone. I am in JTAC. I'm going to get my recoil back. Please crit. You have 60%. You've shot. Thank you. That's what I wanted to see. All right. Yeah, this guy is still real, but Panther is going to get pretty good damage, though he's not guaranteeing the kill just yet. Let's see. You are Brainworm for 1 more action. You are Brainworm for 1 more action. You are stunned for 2 more actions. You guys are stunned for only 1 more action. Okay, but you're actually real, so I need you to die. 75 to hit is not terrible. I'm going to get my recoil back into the first strike. Fat crit is nice. I'm thinking we just shoot again. Great. Good job. All right. There are no more guards who know anything because they're all dead or stunned or whatever. I'm going to run for these guys because they need to die because their stun runs out soon. And so the goal is get in range of both. And then we're going to strike this guy first. And that allows me to maximize the turn of my my Brainworm guys, do as much as they can. Nice job. Looked about right. Alright, well, escalation comes soon enough. These guys are only stunned for this turn. I'm thinking I should just delay and let the Brainworm guys shoot, and then whatever they leave me with at the end, I will deal with the rest. I also am probably going to rewind via Panther. Yeah, we're going to delay. Panther needs to take 1 step. Actually, I'm going to take this kill anyway. I think it's correct. And then I need to walk up to rewind Bracket to give her more charges of null op. So if I go here, I am in range. That's what I want. Here you go, Bracket. Alright, well, you are still brainwormed. Nice shred. Good job. 2 shots. A shred and a crit. Good job. I gotta say, Brainworm is sick with upgraded enemies. I'm getting a lot out of this. But again, this is like... this is their last turn being brainwormed, and this is your last turn being stunned. So this guy I can delay for a little bit. They're killing the guy that is like the least scary. All right, well, he kills one of the brainworm guys, and sure, works for me. There are 2 left. I'm pretty sure I can deal with them. You rolled an 18, you rolled a 14, so I think we know who to go for first. Nice job. And you suck at your job. It's okay. All right, Bracket. Take my downloads. Come up here. Still can't scan from the outside. That's fine. I'm going to load Disarm. I might need it. Let's go here. Tally on action. Scan for a trap. When you load a program, we're chilling. Let's hack door 1. And let's hack door 2. It's a proper prison break now. Give Justin a weapon. This isn't over yet. You're up midnight. Show us the way out of here. You need to clear the prison zone. All the heat is heading right to your location. They'll be trying to secure the cell block as their primary goal. If you can get far enough away, you should have smoother sailing out of there. We have an exit there. We have also one behind us. I've got 2 exits. Keep heading into the facility. You can slip out the front door. They won't expect you to head that way. Or you can loop back the way you came. It takes the elevator into the underground maintenance tunnels. Alright, that part's done. I would like my optional loot and downloads and stuff, please. So I'm going to go walk over here. I'm going to scan what we have. Download and download. Ventadrips V-Chip Part 4. I need to load tools for this stuff. Waking up the ice. It woke up that ice, I'm pretty sure. It wakes up the ice of where you were, if I recall correctly. I should be fine to load scan. Oh, shoot. Whoops. I forgot that that trap was there. My bad. I will still load scan, but I'm just down some deck shield, I think. Anyway, moving on. If you exit program loading, any action, and... Okay. This is going to be kind of annoying. Oh, shoot. I forgot to get disarm. Okay, I've got to null up this. Whole situation is going to be kind of crappy otherwise. I'm going to go up through the north because that's the way it was all lined up. Instead of downloading, I'm going to go to the CPU. Actually, no. If it's plus AP cost of things, I'm screwed. Let's not bother. I'm just going to end my turn right here. It's fine. I will spike CPU next turn, and I will be okay. Here's Dustin. I'm going to have you run right for this host, although first I'm going to yield and make sure that my team is okay. Delay. Bubbles gets this kill. That shot looks pretty good. Down you go. All right. So we are going to escalate, but there are lots of boxes to grab. So let's grab boxes. We get a very high quality scope. We get a nice high quality stealth armor. We get another high quality scope. It might be for sniper. I'm not sure. And then everything else is pretty much blueprints, so it is what it is. Let's see. I wouldn't mind running to the right and grabbing more, but I don't know when and where the reinforcements are coming. I'm going to go ahead and turn off this camera. The less tally I can get, the better. It means fewer reinforcements long term. And you're going to run right for that host to get me some more optional loot, because I really want these V-chips. It seems like the V-chips are... They actually... I don't know if they're exclusively to Matrix hosts. I think they're not. I don't remember, though. We got a captain, a guard, and a guard sniper. We're going to get a lot of tally every turn. We're likely going to get an escalation every single turn for a while. I think you can wait. You're not going to cast anyway. Brad can keep going. I'm going to jump to the CPU first, then come back. Woke up 0 ice. Must mean they're all gone. I'm also probably going to go spike this, although I would need to be reminded again, so that's probably not going to happen. Scan for traps. What do we got? Exit. Okay. Down you go. We need more trap disruption. I'm fine on deck armor for now. Damage to connection. Scan for traps. Load a program. Skippable. Great. Yeah, because I don't have null op back, it's not really looking playable here. And so I'm going to scan for traps there. Great. And what do we got? We've got load a program, download, and any action. Okay. That's me done. That's my disconnect. And I can start walking towards the team. I think standing there is always safe. That's something to really look forward to. So you're fine as you are. Good job. Dust needs to get out of the way. So you're going to go ahead and take this down and then walk into the host. For safety, I will delay and make sure there's nothing funky going on. I think you're standing here is fine. Let's go ahead and let them all move. You're walking up to there. You're walking up to there. Bubbles can't do any more waiting, unfortunately, but nothing else for them to do, so... Just kind of, you're going to sit with the revolver. You're going to walk up to this front spot. This seems overall fine. I think you're okay where you are. Last guy's going to move. You're right there. Sure. I'm thinking... I'm going to have Jackknife walk up and throw down a Tox Cloud. Weaken them, make them easier to crit, lower their health overall, and that'll look pretty solid. It'll move, it'll catch people. I've got the chance at Venom Trapping. Can I bounce off anything? Not really. I can throw it 4. I don't really want to, though. But I don't think I'll spend 1 AP on, so let's do it anyway. Cool. That's you done. Go ahead, Dustin. Hardshell, Overclock, load the basics. It's going to be pretty slow going because I have much worse tools here. Alright, up or down? Well, let's go up because I've always got to get through this node, and I might have to go through this. That said, these two are skippable. Actually, no. Going down is better because I can skip both these nodes, but everything else is connected. I guess, yeah, basically everything else is connected. I can either go that way and only skip this node, or I can go this way and skip both these. So, yeah. Let's get rid of connection use, and that means this is going to be relatively safe. Plus tally for now, deception that, and then I can knock this next turn, no problem. Then as for my Cyber Knight, yeah, I'm just going to kind of put you behind this cover. I'm curious where you guys are going in a future turn. Right down towards me, makes sense. Although where I am, I'm pretty well hidden, so not too worried about it. They get Tox Clouded, they lose some health, they lose some initiative. I don't believe this cuts their move speed. You can upgrade Look Ahead for minus move speed. You can get minus 30% on it. I think you can get a third charge and better cooldown as well. Um, definitely can matter. Like, I want to reiterate that I'm very happy with most of my challenge run rules where my gear quality and talent quality is a lot lower, so that like the game is like meaningfully challenging, and I've got to like, it's making me be like, oh, you know what? I really would get value out of minus 30% move speed and look ahead, because sometimes in situations like this, I don't want them to walk as far, and having a very, very long range move speed debuff is like actually really good, and I would like get real value out of that. The problem is that costs talent points that I want to spend on things like Atomic Stutter. And so I like don't actually ever want to learn them, even though they're actually pretty decent. Oh, you saw me right away, didn't you? Yeah, you're alert. Okay. Well, guess what that means? Because these guys are going to walk up and probably get into line of sight as well. I probably need to brainworm you. I need you to not report me. So I'm going to brainworm automatically. You're poisoned several times, which is good news. But I need to poison you more. And I think full auto here is fine. I could wait, actually. Let's just wait to be safe. But you being brainworms means you won't report, which is good news. You are on the way up. You saw a corpse as well. Which way are you going to walk? Similar stuff, but you don't vault over the wall. You can knock this down, scan for the neighbors. This is going to be incredibly spicy. Damage to cyberdeck. Restarts all ice is not a big deal. This is... gotta get rid of that. Program loading getting blocked is required here as well. Take our download, reload, scan. I don't have null op, there's not that much I can do. As far as devices, I kind of care, but I don't care enough. So I'm going to go here. What do we have? Load a program. Yep, don't care. Decent enough blueprint. And at some point I'm going to switch off and have my better hacker do more of the hacking. But yeah, for now, all they are is suspicious, and they're not in range of me, and so I am fine. Okay, so you rolled a 10, you rolled an 11. These guys are clearly not scary. I am definitely going to get into range for sword swipes. We are definitely going to get an escalation. It is what it is. They are angry. That's okay. I guess, yeah, so you have 54 armor. I wonder if their armor is like fake or something, and like that's what I was seeing. Because I'm seeing really high damage counts. I guess, let's see, yeah. 360, 360. But I'm seeing like the same damage preview. Or arguably a better damage preview, despite your armor being 54%. Is it like not actually 54? Oh, you know what it might be? It might be showing ballistic armor, but their kinetic armor is different. Like here, let me see if I can. It's hard to say, right? Is this showing a bigger chunk than this? I think it is, right? That chunk looks bigger. I know I'm being really unscientific here. But like, again, you're at, like, they've both been poisoned exactly once, and her armor says it's higher, and my damage preview is clearly different. So something is different here. Alright, let's just do the strike. Yeah, I hit 450. That means their armor just isn't 54%. Okay. Okay, so sniper armor is not as high as it's displayed. I'm gonna put it as like medium. So it looks like snipers have like, I don't know, 25 to 35% armor. Let's see, right? If I soaked 18 of 500, that's 36% armor roughly, right? Like almost exactly. Okay, so they have like 35% armor, but it shows as 54. Have like 35% armor, but when I hover over them, and in the damage recap text, they are displayed as having 54% armor. What gives? Mechanically, note the screenshot where the damage preview shows dealing like yeah, so you know, 182 versus 324. I don't want to say this. Note the screenshot. In the top right damage recap, where it shows absorbing, dealing that much post mitigation. Yeah. Clearly something is wrong here. I don't think it's just ballistic armor or kinetic armor. I think it's actually just there's somehow a display bug in how much armor these guys have. I have no idea why. And by the way, can I be clear? I am very happy that snipers don't have 54% unmitigatable armor. That would be very silly. I think it wouldn't make much sense. I'm glad it's lower, but the display is clearly wrong. And then, right, this is what I expect, right? This is 40% mitigation, right? Yeah, I still did 500 damage coming in, and it actually, you know, mitigated 200. So this is somehow 35 armor, despite the display being 54. Do I know why? Not a freaking clue. Am I happy that it's actually only 35 armor? Absolutely. I'm gonna, oh, this camera's gonna, no, yeah, this camera's gonna see everything. I still need to run, I don't want to get seen this turn. I'm gonna stand here. You're brainwarbed, I don't really care that you're brainwarbed now. I do want to switch off with my hacker, by the way, and have everyone else get the kills here. So I'm going to run her up here. I don't care that you can see me. It's brainworm. I'm going to disable this camera to try to keep tally at a minimum. Bubbles cannot easily shoot. Let's have Jackknife to shotgun this dude to death. Good crit, good shred. Down you go. I think you standing here is completely fine. You can end your turn. Bubbles... Honestly, same boat. You can just end your turn here. Escalate. Reinforcements, probably. Yep. Okay, they're back there. That's fine. I'm just trying to greed out and get all the loot. I want the last Matrix host. I also would like these boxes, but they're kind of far away. But it's... Honestly, I want to try for it, though. Alright, so... I want to start moving the team this direction. I guess for now... Doesn't really matter. This thing's too far away from... No. Someone can come down this way and then open this blue key door and then come out there. So I think my CK can solo grab these three and get out. The rest of my team can kind of hang out over here and it's like completely chill. Double check camera range. Camera range is, yeah, roughly 11. So we stack the team around here. It should be fine. Don't know where everyone's going to be sent, but it is what it is. Laser wires don't scare me too much. I can just kind of tank the hit. It's not a big deal. Yeah, it's 20 damage, but I have more than enough health to not actually get meaningfully debuffed by it, so let's just go. I don't believe there are any real unknowns here. I'm just going to take the tally, and it is what it is. Let's see. Sleeping, if you load a program, disable, that's all fine. Again, don't load a program. I don't need to disarm you. I can just go like this. Let's see what's here. AP cost and then damage to connection is fine. Load this, get rid of you. And ideally, I'm actually not sure if I want to disconnect on this turn. If I can like swing that exactly. I need to reload deception for this. Actually, you know what? I can deal with it. It's probably going to be like damage to deck or something, and I can handle that. Yeah, damage to connection is not a big deal. So do that. Come here. I lose some connection health. I don't care. Connection use is gone. Scan. Great. Let's reload scan. Come here. I can scan for the trap now. Let's. Oh, I don't have any IO left. Okay, I'm gonna have you disconnect. I'm gonna have you walk down to here. I can do it for 1 AP. If I go to here, I can turn the camera off, which is what I want, so that my sniper can go grab loot. Okay, there's that gone. Great. Let's have Jackknife do that. Let's find a body to get rid of, just because then it's a little bit less tally overall. There we go. Let's dissolve that. Sniper can run the farthest. Let's just put you behind a wall. You're fine. Bracket should be able to reach and start hacking on her own. And because I rewinded, I even have all my basic tools up. So I should get a lot of progress here. Alright. Hard shell, overclock. Pretty much all the things. I have 1 charge of null up, but not more. That's fine, though. Alright, what do we got? Load a program, no big deal. Any action, whatever, whatever. Scan. What? CPU has been found. Woke up 0 ice. CPU is spiked. Let's keep going. What do we have? That's fine. Scan. What do we have? Download. Got it. That's done. What do we have? Nothing too spicy. Scan. Okay, 2 traps. I think that's fine. What do we have? Use a program. Restart. If you download, be annoyed. Tally on any action. Okay. So I'm going to go here, here, here. That's on download, so I can grab this, go here. Scan. A lot of traps. Okay. No active ice anymore, which means I can just walk up to these and start playing it. Download. Okay, they're all on download. We'll spend 4 AP. Next turn I can get rid of everything else. That's fine. Okay. Good for you. Up you go. I did a skip, so it's teleporting them. You're going to be there. You're not going to hit a Tox Cloud. You are totally fine. There's our red key. We get a nice weapon mod. We get another weapon mod here. That's looking pretty solid. I'm feeling good about this. You can't really help the Cyber Knight anymore, so I don't know. Stand behind this wall for now. Who cares? Whatever. I'm going to have Jackknife try to hide from this stuff the best he can. I think right now he's... Oh, right now it's like here was fine, right? That was hidden from everything, I think. Yeah, 12 meters away and 11 meters away, but it doesn't turn that far. All right, you're fine. Not an escalation, so I don't care. I just skipped by their instructions because I don't really care. Can spend 1 AP getting the loot. We get a nice weapon mod. We get some blueprints I can't use. We get a file that I'm not going to do anything with. Well, I might. I don't know for sure. Did the camera already see me? Is that why? Yeah, camera spotted Panther. Okay, walk in a straight line then. Hop over all the barricades. 2 boxes, open this door, get out. Should be chill. I got the blue key from earlier, right? So we can use that. Otherwise, you have to go all the way back. That's kind of nice. What are the upsides of the blue key? Alright, download, download. Right, you're sleeping. I've got to get rid of you. So go here. I'm going to load this while I'm here as well. Okay, everything is gone. There's my downloads. And then right here is the last of it. Use a program, download a file. Got to load it back up. Alright, that's everything. That's all the downloads. Sadly, no more V-chips. That's kind of too bad. It is what it is. I think you are... No, let's just... Might as well disable it. There's no downside. I'm not going to get caught out here. I think it's almost impossible. They're just too far away for me to care, I think. I could be wrong, obviously, but I think it's really unlikely to matter. Yeah, you got kind of close. Okay. And Bracket rolled really badly on initiative, so this guy definitely could run up and be a threat. I need to make sure I save Strike Zone as an Overwatch breaker then. I'm going to put you here, which gives you cover bonus and a little bit of initiative in case I need it for something, though it's unlikely that I need it. Let's hide Dustin in the corner. You're not a very good combatant. Off you go. I'm not going to extract you yet, just in case I need you for some who knows what reason. I'm going to Tox Cloud down this way to slightly slow them down. And then you're going to hide behind the wall as well. Great. Bracket should be fine, but it's not guaranteed. Tox Cloud might not reach. It did, that's cool. Reinforcements, don't care. Orders received, good for you. People see a bunch of stuff. You're hunting because you found some corpses. You're going to hang out where you are. Dustin's going to hang out where he is. Jackknife's going to hang out. And I actually beat the initiative roll, which is good. Leave you there. Alright, go Panther, go. You're not going to get there with... That's probably not going to snap. We'll see. It is not. They updated the time this thing takes. I'm going to go see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that's way better. It used to be it took half a second to do the turn, and you just kind of sat there, and it was like correct to not get like close to the wall. And thankfully they tightened that up, which I'm happy about. You're on the way up, but you're all right. You're going towards those things. That's fine. And of course, these corpses have all been discovered, so they're not going to do much about them. Bubbles is going to hang out right here. Do I have a reason to stick these people around? No, right? Let's just evac them all. Surely I don't lose my CK for no reason and lose the game. Surely that doesn't happen. There is no world in which they put reinforcements right in the way and my Cyber Knight dies. Surely I don't lose the game because of a really, really greedy run for exactly one loot box. That would never happen. That couldn't possibly ever be the case here. That's never me. But the nice thing is, because this door isn't open yet, they can only ever path around the back way. Ooh, we've got a nice, I think it's a shotgun driver. We are starting to get some pretty high quality weapon mods though. Oh, I also turned on escalation because of that. What's it going to be? Let's find out. Right, its guard's in a very bad spot for me. Of course it is. And my initiative is 20, which is really not ideal. Actually, can I make it if I tactical surge? I think the answer is yes. Let's open the door. And yeah, I make it. Okay, cool. Alright. Like I said, surely I don't get in danger. Sec level 14, who cares? Hit the accelerator, you're in the clear now. Where are we going now? You are going to sit tight. We've got a place for you to rest, then we'll figure out what to do next. Alrighty. Clocked in under 2 hours. Go us. Welcome home, little brother. You're all crazy. I can't believe you really came. Family aren't friends. You don't get to pick them. The truth, we owe it to Panther. Hey, Choppa. Well, I guess this is welcome to the big time. Hey, slow down there. Let's not start making assumptions. That choice is up to Panther. Find Dustin a place to lay low. Need some time to decide what to do with you. I know just the place. Tuckmore's Saloon. Old Tuck rents a few coffins upstairs. I get it. I'll sit tight in my tiny little crate while you think on it. Whatever we decide, you've got a new lease on life thanks to your brother. Yep, so Bubbles levels up. Jackknife levels up. People in the SimStream trainer gain some XP as well. We get a solid amount of extra blueprints. Weapon mods we can use. We got an armor that is maybe good as well. We got one part of a V-chip. I guess we got Vantage Rip 4 and 1. And that's it for that. And then a lot of files, though, which is kind of nice. We did, churn through, 4 hosts, so that makes sense. More rumors that Oscar Kova hasn't given up yet. We've got a solo CPU spike on offer, and this thing on offer, right, again, I don't want to run any missions until I'm PL5, so we're not going to run this dialogue. We're going to be running this, I think it's a raid, right? Yeah, we're going to run this raid and this CPU spike before doing any missions, so we're not going to play time forward. Still have the money, of course. Double check a couple of things. My new armor is here, right? So we still got this Hell Breach mill suit with a crit chance. We've got this end sheath, which is looking pretty nice. So if we compare it to like the basic light suit, same 1 protection point. We get a 10% boost modifier. We get 3 initiative. We get the exact same armor, or better if shredded. And we get pistol accuracy and AR accuracy, which might mean I switch my AR off to somebody else. Since my Cyber Knight is using melee, I might give him the Urban Assault instead. So it can be Urban Assault plus melee, and then someone else who's got pistol AR set up, maybe the hacker, runs this to get those benefits. So that's pretty sweet. I would easily and happily equip my entire team. Like 10% new speed is lit. So pretty happy with that one. As for weapon mods, I guess we can say, hey, show me the newest stuff, the stuff I just got. Yes, we have another Railgun IO Bat, which I'm not sure is better than what I've currently got. We got 2 of these, though. Sniper Scopes with 10 accuracy and 45 crit. It's better than what I'm currently using, which is, I don't remember, but it's not as good as this. It's this, I think. 13 accuracy, 9 recoil. Yeah, it's less accuracy, but I think I'll take the 45 crit damage, to be honest. We've got this Reloader, which isn't, I mean, +2 ammo is whatever, but 2 accuracy can matter. Here's our shotgun barrel for 6 max range. The benefit here is I can just throw Nervotox shell at like 22 meters and not care. You don't have to hit. It just does the effect, damage or not. Not an unreasonable choice. We get an even better silencer, I think. I think it's better than I've currently got in terms of cutting noise even harder. The ammo extender is not really much different from this. It's more reload instead of plus arc. This leopard cap is an E-rifle. I think it's worse than what I've already got. And then we've got a pretty solid AR suppressor there as well. Cool. And then no new weapons as far as I can tell. All right. Well, Face gets +2. That's going to be Co-Conspire cooldown. We'll go Co-Conspire charges at some point in time. Sniper gets +2. We'll talk with him in a little bit, but you can use that +2 to make Nest better. I have noticed that, I mean, the 5% ballistic is pure is not the best thing ever. It's probably not quite worth it. The stealth crit only is going to happen once, but if I can get the crit, I one-shot them, right? So, yeah, Nest gives me 25. These give me functionally 45. So I'm at, what, 45 plus 25 is 70 crit baseline. Going to 95 seems pretty good, considering I have, you know, crit chance from a couple other sources as well. But it's 4 points to get that, which is kind of rough. Generally speaking, I find, though right now I'm not getting value out of Nest duration, I will long term. And I'm also generally not getting, I might go Skull Shot, but I kind of need the crit chance, to be honest. I actually might just do this and bump this way and then take the stealth crit here so that I can more reliably, I think I'll have 100% crit chance, by the way, if I pop Nest. And that way I can start actually one-shotting. +1 for you. What do I want to do with that one? I could go hit streak. It's kind of whatever. I could multi-class soldier. I don't think that's quite worth it. What's right for me? It actually weirdly could be zeroed sights. But I don't love the pathing. I have to go through 2 nodes. That is not great. Fleeting is really low value. I might just go quiet kill, but I'm not guaranteed a one-shot. What's actually good for her now? You know, it would be Gunslinger. I think realistically, it would be going into Gunslinger and getting Ricochet. It's crit damage, which still means that's a stat crit chance somehow, but it gives me pretty reliable shots. Not sure I want that. I don't think I want to invest in Skull Shot and Rapid Ready extra further. I don't... A lot of the value of Nest, by the way, is the crit chance here. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, this crit chance matters for Sniper Rifles because they have natively crit damage. And the Ballistic is pure matters for Sniper Rifles because they have a lot of ballistic damage. So, what do I want for a Railgunner? What's actually good for me? I'm not sure. I don't think I want to go like Scourge for Dissolve, and I can't get access to consistent drugs, so I don't think it's Metabolize. Oh, this is a tooltip bug. Yeah, this is, yeah. Looks like the base version and most upgrades don't show up in the text. I'm pretty sure the mechanics aren't changed, but I know they had re-scripted some of their like tooltip tech for War Machine, and I think they have to retrofit Scourge with the tech for it to show appropriately. So at some point they'll fix that. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what I want to go into. I don't think it's Vanguard. It could be Soldier. I can get Marker Sights for even more stuff. I think going into Savagery and Recoup is kind of decent. I think I'm going to do that. I'm double-check that there's something else I really want here. Yeah, I'm not shooting suspicious targets really at all. I just want to stack more damage bonuses. I don't really want to stack crit chance. I just want as many actions as possible. So I'm going to multi-class in a Soldier. I will crit enough that I'm going to get value out of Savagery and Recoup. I'm just going to go this way. I'm going to learn Overwatch, and I'm going to go this way. And because of JTech Strike Zone, I will crit enough to get enough bonus AP that it'll trigger as often as I need it to. That'll be the play here. All right. Scourge with +1. 0 AP Brainworm, I think, is worth it. I'm going to go there. 9 is a 2-pointer for Brainworm duration. Though, to be fair, I didn't find I needed it last time. I'll probably skip here and just start going into Dissolve Power. Secondary Hacker gets some points. That's great. I'm going to go damage here as we're getting into tougher ice who seem to need it. That is everyone trained. I have an open barrack spot. You are twitchy and hard stop. And I have no reason to hire you because you're going to take my money. And I don't have any open SimStream trainer benches, so there's no reason to grab you for that one. I will run this mission, and then this mission. And then I will run this convo and this convo, and we will move forward from there. But for now, I've got what I've got. I guess the alternative is to hire Mom and put him in for surgery, but that's not going to be what I want to do right now. So, just under 2 hours. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.